Hello and welcome to TigerTails Gaming. My name is Hedgie.
And I am TK Tiger.
And this is Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc. We are about to go into the first school trial.
And I wonder who did it.
Who killed Sayaka? We have no idea who's done it. No idea at all.
Not a single clue.
Not a single clue. So we're going to have to work our way through the evidence and see if we can work out who is the nefarious culprit.
It is a mystery.
Let's go through.
And we'll see if my theory was correct.
Yo! You're late, Makoto. We've all been waiting for you.
Yeah, we got lost.
Yeah, sorry. I bet you were afraid you would be discovered as the murderer you are.
Listen to me!
Let's not jump to conclusions just yet. Save that for the class trial. Yes, we won't accuse anybody just yet. We'll wait until we get inside. Then we can all reveal the details of Makoto's crime. So they really are convinced I did it, but I didn't do it. Me and Sayaka both know that all too well. The problem is she's dead, so she can't tell anyone. But then, who is the killer? We have no idea.
I couldn't imagine.
The one who murdered Sayaka. Is it really one of us?
Yes! It's the whole point of the game.
Is everyone here? Okay then. Please board the elevator in front of you, which will transport you to the courtroom, where all your fates will be decided.
Dun dun dun!
I'll meet you all down there. I'll be waiting.
Well, let's see.
Got it!
Relax. I haven't decided 100% that you're the culprit just yet. Maybe, but you're obviously leaning that way. Well, did you find anything that might actually prove your innocence?
Yes!
Okay. Being so insistent, even though you obviously killed her. Very impressive. Yes. What about him? Leo.
You know what I mean.
Well, I did my job. I'm counting on the rest of you from here on out.
Yeah, okay.
Yuck, yuck. Well then, the time has finally come. Are you ready?
Yes!
So, the school basement has become the darkened stage. We're all here to bear witness to Mr. Naegi's final curtain call. Gee, thanks. Hina, you like me, don't you?
What the heck?
I can't help but wonder whoever killed Sayaka is feeling right now. Yeah. Kyoko. Let's get started.
Good plan.
Yes, let's go. I guess I have no choice but to get on this elevator. Well then, let us begin.
Yes, indeed.
Good idea.
Hey,
Are you scared?
No.
No, scared isn't quite right.
Makoto.
I said it before, but it's up to you to uncover the mystery surrounding this case yourself. So you're going to do nothing. You're just going to sit there.
Like I say, you sound like you know an awful lot, girl.
If you don't, you'll never come to grips with the truth. I need to uncover the truth of Sayaka's death. I still have no idea who could have done it.
How can our lead character be so stupid?
I didn't need someone else to tell me to do that. In Sayaka's honor, I swear I'll find out who the real killer is.
Gee, I wonder who it might be.
As I raised my voice to try and give myself courage, I turned, trembling with anticipation, toward the elevator. With each step forward, I could feel my heart starting to race faster and faster. Everyone else was already on the elevator. When I finally stepped on, the doors closed, and the elevator started to move. We are descending. The steel box descended with heavy clunking sounds towards the school's basement. I wonder if this is how a death row inmate feels when his time finally comes.
Oh,
Rather than that, Is it not more like a defendant waiting to receive his judgment? Oblivious to our shared anxiety, the elevator lowered us further and further into the bowels of the school. You finally arrived! What do you think? Doesn't it feel just like a real courtroom?
Objection!
It's like a Hollywood movie set, right?
Shit. Not even close. It's total shit.
Well now.
Okay. Everyone, find your assigned seats and sit down.
Yahoo!
Hurry up now, hurry up. We did what we said and found our seats.
They looks like they're standing.
Yes. The seats were arranged in a giant circle. It was set up so that everyone could see everyone else, which also meant it'd be easy for anyone to transfer their tension and unease onto everyone else. The air seemed to grow heavy as we sat there.
They're not sitting.
And so, the curtain on our first case opened. A deadly judgment. A deadly deception. A deadly betrayal. It was so deadly. A deadly riddle. A deadly defense. A deadly faith. A deadly class trial. Do you want to save the data?
Yeah,
Yes, we do.
Ah.
So basically
It's a fixed save point. I guess we're going to end the episode.
Yeah. So basically, the reason that Makoto's supposed to be so clueless is because that his appearance is basically he's got what's called idiot hair. So that little thing that sticks up from his head is called a hoigi, and basically it means it's a sort of a style of hair that a sort of an idiot protagonist kind of has. Ooh, open e-handbook.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Truth bullets.
Truth bullets. Presence report card regulation.
I suppose you should check your truth bullets to make sure they're all set
Oh,
up.
yeah, that's a good idea. What have I got? Truth bullets. So, Monokuma file, evidence of a struggle, replica sword sheath, switching rooms, toolkit, Makoto's room cleanliness, Sayaka's wrist, dying message, bathroom door frame, bathroom doorknob, dorm nameplates, kitchen knife set, Aoi's account, trash duty, incinerator, burnt shirt piece, and the shattered crystal ball. Good. All right, set skills. Nothing.
don't have any.
I haven't got any yet. Finished preparations. There we go. I guess I'm done. Trial. I'll rise.
They
We're
are
already
rising.
are.
Begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results. If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate.
And the killer really is one of us, right?
Of course.
Okay then. Everyone, close your eyes. And whoever did it, raise your hand.
Don't be a goddamn idiot. Why the hell would they raise their hand?
Before we move on and start the trial, can I ask a question real quick? What's going on with those pictures?
Good question.
I'd feel awful if they got left out just because they died. Friendship penetrates even death's barrier. Friendship penetrates?
Dude, calm down.
Okay.
That's why he's never had friendship
what
before.
about the other empty seat? There were only 15 of us to begin with, so why are there 16 seats?
Ooh.
Oh, no reason. It's just that our little courtroom here can technically fit up to 16 people. Okay, that about does it for the preamble. Get ready to get started. First up is the case summary. Now, let the class trial begin.
Yes. It's about to begin. The debate to decide who we think the killer is. Anything I found, anything I noticed, I have to be ready to speak up about everything. Because this isn't just about me. Everyone's lives are on the line. Your first non-stop debate is about to begin. Would you like to hear more? Yes, absolutely. As things progress during each class trial, you will engage in a number of non-stop debates. During these discussions, characters will speak one after another, without pause. It's up to you to unearth any lies or contradictions buried within their statements. What this means is you'll have to use your truth bullets to refute what they say. Any relevant truth bullets you found during your investigation will be loaded into the truth cylinder. Use the left stick to aim, then fire with the triangle button. Pay close attention to each character's statements and use your truth bullets to blast the right ones. Note that if you run out of time, you will automatically fail, so please be careful. If you press the options button during these arguments, you can review the controls. Well then, good luck and have fun. It's not like your life's on the line.
Oh. Have fun, you're on trial.
Yes, make your argument. Evidence of a struggle. Okay.
I assert that the one who was murdered was Miss Sayaka Maizono.
We know that.
That's not untrue.
We know that part already.
Yeah.
And the murder took place in Makoto's room. We know that.
In the bathroom.
We know that too.
So it seems most likely that the killer must have taken her by surprise while she was in the bathroom. She didn't even have a chance to resist.
Ah! Yes, she did.
No, it's wrong.
Just a second, Chihiro. Try to remember how my room looked.
Yes.
With the way things had been damaged, I think we can definitely assume there was a struggle.
A struggle? Between who and who?
Between Sayaka and the killer, of course.
I mean, who else?
They're all idiots.
Sayaka wasn't caught by surprise in the bathroom?
She must have been attacked in the main room first. Then, she ran to the bathroom to try and hide. The killer followed her in, and that's where they finished the job.
That much should have been obvious after taking one look at the scene. It shouldn't even need explaining.
I'm with this guy.
Sorry.
Okay, so what's next?
Next is the subject of the murder weapon.
Wow, this is starting to sound like a real trial.
Because it is! It's a real murder trial!
It's not like your homework assignment.
We need to determine what was used to kill Sayaka.
Maybe the bloody great knife!
Yes! Make your argument. Kitchen knife set. Okay.
So what was used to kill her?
It was some kind of sharp object thrust into her stomach. Without a doubt, that is the murder weapon.
So the killer used some random knife they had on him.
No, that's wrong.
No, it's not a random knife.
No. I do think it was a knife, but not just any knife. I'm almost positive it was a kitchen knife.
A kitchen knife?
Huh? A kitchen knife?
Yes, a kitchen knife.
After the murder, we discovered that one of the knives from the kitchen was missing.
Which means that knife must be the murder weapon.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah. I guess that makes sense. You could sort of see the weapon sticking out of her stomach.
Not sort of see, you could see.
And if you look real close, I could totally see that being a kitchen knife.
Because it is a kitchen knife.
Okay, so the murder weapon was a kitchen knife, but where does that get us?
Ooh.
I mean, we all know Makoto killed her, right?
That's right. Makoto's room was the scene of the crime. What more proof do you need?
Hold on a second.
Let's draw our conclusions after we presented our arguments. Otherwise, what's the point of the trial?
Finally, a voice of reason.
Well, we can talk all we want. It's not going to change that conclusion.
I don't think that's true at all. I'm sure if we keep at it, something new will reveal itself.
Ooh.
You really believe that?
She's right. There's got to be a breakthrough somewhere just waiting for us to find it. Because I know damn well I'm not the killer. There's a bit more to learn about non-stop debates. Would you like to hear more? Absolutely. You can concentrate by holding down the R1 button. While you're concentrating, time will slow down so you can pay closer attention to what everyone's saying. On top of that, it'll steady your aim, making it easier to target potential weak spots. Ooh. Concentrating like this consumes the focus gauge, and if this gauge empties, you can't concentrate. but the focus gauge will recover over time, so let your brain take a rest. No need to rush. Well then, good luck and have fun. It's not like your lives are on the line.
Who wants to be a millionaire?
Yeah.
Does it select the truth bullets for you, or do you have to...
Yeah, 'cause
Okay.
there's
So
only
I
one
guess there's
right
no
now.
question that the kitchen knife was the murder weapon. But where does that get us?
Makoto must have taken it from the kitchen, right? He did it in secret. When nobody was in the dining hall.
No, that's wrong. Okay, wait. Hold on.
What?
I didn't take the
join that
knife from the
music.
kitchen.
Got a DDR to that.
You're gonna say you're not the killer, right? Go ahead.
Like
and
some
say it
DDR
all
Extreme.
you want.
Yeah.
Well, what if I have a witness?
Yes.
What do you think, Hina?
What, me?
Remember what you were telling me earlier?
Well, I went to go and get some tea from the kitchen last night, and all the knives were still there. But when I finished my tea and went back into the kitchen to wash my glass, one of the knives was gone. So you're saying the knife disappeared while you were drinking your tea in the dining hall? Yeah.
Just to be perfectly clear, the knife disappeared while you were in the dining hall, correct?
Yeah, that's right.
And at any point while you were there, did you ever see me come into the dining hall?
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
Oh.
No, he definitely wasn't there.
The knife disappeared while Hina was in the dining hall, but I wasn't there the entire time. In other words, there's no way I could have taken the knife.
Aha!
Okay, then what about this? What if the idiot swimmer girl and Makoto are in on it together and lying to protect each other?
I mean, technically, good point.
Idiot swimmer girl?
Oh, that's done it.
My tits are bigger than yours, you're just jealous.
Oh, and more importantly, why would I get involved in something like that?
Look, I'm pushing them out now. You can see they're definitely bigger than yours.
Speaking of which,
You sound
I'd
like
to ask
D'Artagnan.
the bear, if there is an accomplice, do they also become blackened?
Ooh, that's a good question.
So you ask, and so I shall answer. Each murder is allowed to have an accomplice, but only the one who does the killing will get to graduate.
So in other words, two people can work together, but one of them has no chance of profiting from it.
Ooh.
Then there's no way anyone would work together, right?
But what if they did work together and they just didn't know about the rule?
Well, I guess now they do.
Good grief. Enough already. No, okay? There are no accomplices in this case.
Even Monokuma's getting annoyed.
Did I say that out loud?
Yes, thankfully.
Anyway, I didn't go to the dining hall, and I didn't take the knife. So I'm not the killer.
Okay, so then, who did take the knife?
Well, correct me if I'm wrong, but the killer did.
Hina seems the obvious candidate.
Ooh.
After all, she just said she was in the dining hall.
I mean, true.
No, no way! I swear it wasn't me!
Sure, but can you or anyone else prove that? I can.
That's right. Sakura was with me the entire time I was drinking my tea.
I hate to have to ask, but just to be sure, Sakura's...
Me.
Right.
I'm sorry. Did you miss the giant girl with huge scars all over her arms? You couldn't see her? He's supposed to be a baseball player. He's supposed to have good vision.
But then, couldn't either one of them have grabbed the knife?
Actually, no. Because, well...
I'm not strong enough to lift them.
Just spit it out already.
We were
I
doing
stayed
it
in Hina's
nasty.
room last night.
Oh my god, you just called it.
I got so scared thanks to those creepy videos. I wasn't really thinking, I just asked her to stay over. Which means we have airtight alibis. You stayed over? Doesn't that violate one of the school regulations?
Nope. Yeah, nobody pays attention to my tiny tits.
We're not allowed to sleep anywhere but the dorms. But it doesn't say we have to stay in our assigned room.
That's true.
So, I don't think that's a problem.
Oh.
It is a problem. A boy and a girl living together? It's unwholesome.
Ooh.
I'm a girl.
Just because I keep my arms crossed to hide my gigantic tits.
You are? Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry.
But if it wasn't either of you,
Oh
then
my
what
God.
other possibility is
I
there?
love it.
Actually, there is one other possibility. Right, Hina?
Oh, yeah, that's true. One other person did come to the dining hall while we were there.
Ooh.
I
Why
wonder
didn't
if it
you
was the
say so in the
killer.
first place?
Yeah.
Does her name
Well,
start with L?
They're not here anymore.
Oh, okay.
Someone who's not here. Are you talking about...
Sayaka. She's the one who came to the dining
Oh.
hall. And then later, she wound up dead.
Oh, this is reinforcing my theory.
Oh. It's Ayaka? Okay, so the person who took the knife from the kitchen was...
Sayaka.
Sayaka.
I got it! Then, Sayaka is the one who took the knife?
That's the only possibility. And thinking back on it, she was acting kind of unusual. When she came into the dining hall, she didn't even look at us. She just went straight to the kitchen. As she left, she said she just wanted a drink of water. But most likely...
And the person who took the knife was the victim herself.
Oh.
I'm sure she just took it for self-defense.
So you're saying the knife she took was then taken from her, and she was killed with it?
Killed with your own weapon.
In that case, you may not have taken the knife, but you still could have killed her.
Ooh.
See? He did do it after all.
Whoa, look at that smile. She hates him.
No,
Yeah.
you're wrong.
So, that's how you would twist the argument and send us all off in the wrong direction? You possess a most terrifying talent.
Damn. If I don't do something, they're gonna blame me for the murder. Don't they understand? If they convict me, everyone's gonna die.
Hold on. It's still too early to decide conclusively that Makoto is the killer, wouldn't you say?
Thank you, Kyoko.
Because you see, if the room did belong to the killer, then they did something most bewildering. And until we unravel that little mystery, you simply can't declare that he's the killer.
Aha.
Bewildering? What the hell are you talking about?
Swapping to the names?
Something was missing from the scene of the crime that by all rights should have been there.
Ooh.
You know what I'm talking about, don't you?
Your first Hangman's Gambit is about to begin. Would you like to hear more? Absolutely. As things advance further in the class trial, the Hangman's Gambit will eventually take place. The point of this is to reveal an important phrase related to the incident in question. You'll have to deduce the phrase from the letters flying around and the letters already known. Complete the phrase by shooting down the flying letters in the right order. Use the left stick to aim, then press the triangle button to shoot the desired letters. If you shoot down the wrong letters, you will suffer damage to your influence gauge. If this gauge reaches 0, or if you run out of time, you fail. Well then, good luck and have fun. It's not like your lives are on the line.
It sounds a lot more convoluted than Phoenix Wright.
Something that should have been at the scene but wasn't. That must be the crucial point. If we can just figure out what that something is. Hangman's Gambit. What would it be? This is not.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. In which case, it must be a U.
Nope.
No.
Stop messing with the U's.
I'm trying. It's like, okay. Is it A then?
Yes.
H-O. Oh, hair.
Now I understand.
Of course, the lint roller.
Yeah.
Forgot about that.
That's right. There wasn't a single hair on the floor.
So, the culprit removed some evidence?
Yes. And if I were the culprit, why would I need to get rid of all the hair in my own room? It wouldn't be unusual at all to find my hair at the crime scene if the crime scene is in my room.
The reason all the hair was gone was to remove any trace that Sayaka had ever been there.
I think the body was a pretty good evidence that she's there.
That makes sense, does it not?
Not really.
No. If that were the case, they would have had to do something about the body itself, not just her hair.
Kyoko is such a good voice of reason. I'm glad she's here.
Yes.
Yes, very true, very true.
Okay, then why wasn't there any hair on the ground?
The killer got rid of it all, of course, to remove any trace that they had ever been there.
Wait, then that means...
Precisely. It's simply beyond reason to believe that the room's owner and the killer are one and the same.
Then Makoto isn't the culprit?
Are you sure we can decide something so important based solely on the absence of some hair?
No. There are other reasons that prove why Makoto couldn't have done it.
She's got a confident smirk on her face.
I would like to hear these reasons.
Yes.
Do you remember anything remarkable about the bathroom at the scene?
The numbers.
Sayaka was attacked in the main room first, then fled into the bathroom, right?
Yeah, then they ran after her, got into the bathroom, and stabbed her.
And how did the killer get into the bathroom? Did they have any trouble with it?
What do you mean?
It's fairly certain that the killer had some trouble getting into the bathroom. There was clear evidence left behind. Do you remember, Makoto?
Yes, I do. The killer struggled getting into the bathroom, and the evidence that proves that is the object that the killer broke. A broken doorknob.
I got it! Evidence that the killer had trouble getting into the bathroom. You're talking about the doorknob, right?
Huh? The doorknob? What doorknob?
There's doorknobs? Wait, I've never encountered one of these before.
The doorknob for my bathroom. It was completely broken. See how the top part was unscrewed? And the doorknob's about ready to fall off?
Oh yeah, true. But what does it mean?
Means someone tried to unscrew
In
it.
trying to bypass the lock, they ended up nearly removing the entire doorknob. This is
door's not
another
locked.
most bewildering act for the room's owner. It proves Makoto is beyond suspicion.
So what? You're saying he wouldn't break the door in his own room? But if the only choice you have is to break it, you break it. There's nothing bewildering about it.
You still don't see? Okay then, let's take another look at how the incident unfolded. Hopefully that will help you understand.
Kyoko said it was a bewildering act. I almost didn't notice it at first, but is that the key point here? There's a bit more to learn about non-stop debates. Would you like to hear more? Absolutely! From here on out, the number of weak spots will start going up. But no matter how many weak spots, there's essentially only one lie or contradiction in that debate. What I'm trying to say is, not all weak spots you see are necessarily false. Use a truth bullet on the wrong one, and not only will you fail to refute what they said, but you'll also lower your trust with everyone and your influence gauge will take damage. Now this is important, because if your influence gauge reaches 0, you fail. You'll have to rely on your own logic to determine which weak spots are actually lies or contradictions. Well then, good luck and have fun. It's not like your lives are on the line. Make your argument. Bathroom door frame.
The incident took place in Makoto's room. Sayaka was first attacked in the main room.
Okay, that was fine.
She then fled into the bathroom.
Then the killer ran after her. And they got into the bathroom.
Yes.
At that point, the killer had to try and bust down the door.
Done it
no,
too
still
early.
that wrong. Huh? What's wrong? If you keep trying to disrupt the trial, you're going to get put on trial yourself. Sorry.
Shoot!
I need to think about it one more time. There must be a contradiction in there somewhere.
The incident took place in Makoto's room.
Oh, it restarts from the whole bloody start.
Sayaka was first
Hey, you said
attacked
you
in
liked the
main
music.
room.
I like
She
the previous
then
one's
fled into
music.
the bathroom.
Then the killer ran after her. and they got into the bathroom.
There's still 6 more things.
At that point, the killer had to try and bust down the door.
Yes.
Because Sayaka had locked it.
No, that's it.
No, that's wrong. The reason my bathroom didn't open wasn't because it was locked. After all, the girls' rooms are the only ones with walking bathrooms, right?
Yes, now that you mention it, that is true.
Then why didn't your bathroom door open?
Because it was stuck.
Huh? What are you talking about?
My bathroom door doesn't fit in the frame quite right. Monokuma over there can testify to that.
Yup, true as true can be. But you know, you're supposed to be the ultimate lucky student, right? But to have such a cruddy door, that's not lucky at all.
So the reason the door didn't open was just because it was stuck. But the killer didn't know that and assumed it was locked. So they tore apart the doorknob to get in.
Okay, but then why would the killer even think the door was locked in the first place?
Because if it was stuck, it won't
Everyone
open.
should have known you can't lock any of the boys' bathrooms.
Nameplates.
The killer could easily make that mistake, thanks to one important detail about the scene of the crime.
Indeed. The killer was convinced the bathroom door was locked, so they didn't know that the door actually couldn't be locked. In other words, the important detail about the scene of the crime they didn't know was that the crime took place in my room.
I got it! The killer must not have realized that it was my room.
What? Are you saying the culprit didn't even know where he was? That's inconceivable.
And yet, he's absolutely right.
Say what?
Well, to be more specific, what the killer didn't know was that Makoto and Sayaka had switched rooms, which is what led to the misunderstanding about the bathroom. If Sayaka had been in her own room,
Then there would have been a lock on the door, and they would have had to break through.
Indeed.
So they had no idea how unnecessary their actions were.
ultimately, we can't know if it came open by force or simply by accident. But the killer must have been considerably confused, with no idea how they actually got the door opened.
Regardless, it was a pointless act. Wasting time trying to break down a door that wasn't locked is...
definitely something I wouldn't do, since I would have known exactly why it wasn't opening, right?
Correct.
That is a definite possibility.
Unless you wanted to make it look like... You could have done it afterwards.
You know, sir, there's just one more thing I couldn't get out of my head, sir.
So the killer would have to be someone who didn't know they'd switched rooms? Then Makoto couldn't have done it.
Say? That's what I've been trying to tell you.
Okay, then who did do it?
The killer.
I'm sorry, but I give up. Quit without saving.
But what happens if we can't decide on who we think did it?
Well, why don't we just vote right now? Majority rules.
Majority rules? You really think that's a good idea?
Yeah.
Sounds
our
like something
necks
the
are
killer
on
might
the
say.
line here.
Yeah.
Someone seriously needs to do something. For serious.
Does no one have any other thoughts or questions? It does not matter how trivial they may seem.
Oh, as a matter of fact, I do have one question.
Oh, you...
You don't gotta sound so disappointed.
It's fine, it's fine. Just ask your question.
Oh yeah. Okay, so, well, I was just wondering, how did the culprit get into Makoto's room in the first place?
Yes. How did the killer get inside?
Sayaka looked him in.
Sayaka just dropped the key somewhere and the culprit picked it up. That's possible, right?
I don't think so. That seems way too convenient.
True.
Then, maybe someone picked the lock?
Negative! If you remember, Monokuma made it quite clear that the locks are all unpickable.
Fine. How about this? The killer got in the easy way. They could have knocked and said they wanted to talk or something, and Miss Maizono just let him in.
No, that can't be it either.
Oh, trying to argue against me? Sounds like someone doesn't know his place. Why exactly can't that be it?
Because she asked me to do something in particular, because of how frightened she was. That's the answer right there. There's no way Sayaka let someone in because... It was... Yes. Oh, so that's your evidence? No, I mean,
the room switching.
Maybe
clue.
not. Mr. Naegi, you've disputed my statements. Let's hear a believable reason why I'm wrong.
Shoot!
Looks like I just embarrassed myself in front of everyone. Because she asked me to do something in particular. The answer was right there. Because... What do you say? Well, switching rooms.
Yeah.
Ah.
I got it!
Aha!
Because Sayaka was already scared, remember? That's why she asked me to switch rooms in the first place.
The same goes for you, Sayaka. No matter who it is, don't open your door for anyone. Even if I'm sure it's you, I absolutely won't open it. Otherwise, what's the point of even switching?
Knowing what she'd been through, I just can't believe she would have opened the door for anyone.
What if her being scared was a lie?
Huh? Well, what the hell is that supposed to mean? Why would she lie about something like that?
I know you don't want to consider it, but look at this and tell me. Can you still deny the possibility?
There's something I want to talk to you about, just us two. 5 minutes. Come see me in my room. Check the nameplates to make sure you don't get the wrong room, okay?
I found a notepad during my search, and I shaded in the top sheet with a pencil. And these are the words that appeared.
Ooh.
Oh man! I've totally seen people do that on detective shows.
Yeah.
When you write, it can leave an imprint. Sketch over the next sheet of paper, and you can see the words. When I saw that, I was like, holy crap! I'd better make sure I rip the paper out before I use it from now on.
It's a pretty old-fashioned technique, but even the classics can be surprisingly useful sometimes. Oh, and I should also mention, I found the notepad on the desk in Makoto's room.
Uh-oh.
Which means only someone who had been in Makoto's room before the incident could have written it.
Then either it was Makoto who lived there, or Sayaka who switched rooms for a single night.
So, Makoto, did you write this?
No, I didn't. But
of course you didn't, because the note also bears a perfectly legible signature. Sayaka's signature.
Aha! Then, that note. Sayaka wrote it?
But why? Why would she write that?
The note was likely her way of getting in touch with a certain someone. She must have slid it under their door to let them know she wanted to meet with them in secret.
If you got an invitation like that from the ultimate pop sensation, what young man could resist?
Oh, good God.
Of course, I'm only into 2D, so it wouldn't have any effect on me.
Oh my God.
But can we be sure anyone even got this note? And honestly, even if they did, I do not think they are at all involved in what happened.
Huh? What makes you say that?
Would you like to hear what I have to say?
I would.
Very well then. Pay attention.
Cool.
Listen very carefully. I shall say this
Only
only once.
Arguments again. Dorm nameplates.
Sayaka switched them so the person would come to the correct room.
Yes.
Sayaka and Makoto switched rooms, correct?
Yes.
Not a lie.
But in the note, the place they were asked to come to, it specifically says, my room.
That's correct.
I see. So if someone read that note, then they would have gone to Sayaka's room.
Yes.
Exactly. The room that Makoto was staying in. So in other words, even if someone did read the note and did what it said, they would not have any connection to what happened.
It certainly would seem that way.
The killer went to my room instead of Sayaka's, and the reason for that is... It has to be because of what got switched between my and Sayaka's room.
Sayaka and Makoto switched rooms, correct? But in the note, the place they were asked to come to, it specifically says, my room.
I see. So if someone read that note, then they would have gone to Sayaka's room.
Exactly. The room that Makoto was staying.
No, it's wrong. Because of the nameplate switch. Okay, I'm getting it now.
The nameplates on my and Sayaka's rooms got switched.
They got switched?
That's right. The nameplates got switched, just like the rooms themselves. As a result, the nameplate on Sayaka's room actually had Makoto's name. And the nameplate on Makoto's room had Sayaka's.
So what you're saying is, the room Sayaka was staying in was actually marked as her room.
Then, if someone did do what the note said, they would end up at Makoto's room where Sayaka was.
Plus, their rooms are right next to each other, so switching the nameplates would be no problem. And the one who switched the names was... Well, of course it wasn't you, right, Makoto?
Right.
Okay,
had to be Sayaka.
then who did it?
There's only one person who could have switched the nameplates. The only other person who knew we had switched rooms.
I got it! Me and Sayaka were the only ones who ever knew about us switching rooms. So the only other person besides me who would even know to switch the nameplates was Sayaka.
You can also infer as much from her note.
There's something I want to talk to you about, just us two. In 5 minutes, come see me in my room. Check the nameplates to make sure you don't get the wrong room, okay?
She specifically tells the reader to check the nameplate. She would only have written that if she knew the nameplates had been switched.
But why would she switch them in the first place?
Because
She wanted someone to
kill
come to
her.
the room she was in, and also hide the fact that it was Makoto's room.
What?
Inviting someone to your room, but not telling them you'd switched rooms. Why would anyone do that?
Good question, Nina.
To understand that, we first need to understand what happened after she invited the person into the room. That's where the answer lies.
Yes.
What happened then was probably whoever she invited over came in and attacked her.
Aha!
We figured it out! We know who did it! Whoever she invited over is the culprit!
Okay, all we do is ask everyone if they got invited. The person who says yes was the person who killed her. Perfect!
But we still don't know who it is, you goddamn idiot.
Sayaka fought with her killer there in the room, yes? Perhaps the answer to our previous question lies in that initial struggle.
Yes, I think you're right.
Then... we just have to figure out what happened during the fight, right?
That reminds me. There was a replica sword at the murder scene. Was that perhaps used during the fight?
Oh yeah. What's the deal with that sword?
Sayaka suggested I should hold on to it. I thought it might come in handy if I had to defend myself. It seems pretty likely that the killer used it to break Sayaka's right wrist.
Oh.
How the hell could you possibly know that's what broke her wrist?
The reason I know Sayaka's wrist was broken with the fake sword is because I did it.
The gilding.
When you look at her wrist, there's no doubt.
I got it! All you have to do is take a good look at her broken wrist, and it should become pretty clear.
Yes.
Right there where her wrist is all swollen. There's something glittery there. See?
Is that gold?
It sure is. Specifically, the gold coating from the replica sword. You barely have to touch that stuff, and it'll stick right to you. And there's some on her wrist because...
I got it! Because she got hit with the sword! Right there on her wrist!
Well done.
Well, somebody was defending themselves.
And so the truth draws ever closer.
Very slowly.
All right, then it's about time to solve this mystery.
What happened in my room? What led to Sayaka's death? That's what we need to make clear. There's a bit more to learn about non-stop debates. Would you like to hear more? Absolutely. Are you getting used to these non-stop debates? Slowly, yeah, slowly. Starting with the next debate, I'll start loading multiple truth bullets into your truth cylinder. But just like with the weak spots, only one of those bullets can actually refute the proper statement. In other words, from here on out, you'll have to combine the right truth bullets with the right weak spots to refute each statement. If you come up with the wrong combination, you'll take damage to your influence gauge. You can press the L1 button to rotate the cylinder and choose which bullet to fire. Press and release the L1 button to cycle through each bullet. Or you can hold down the L1 button and use the left stick to select a specific bullet. By the way, if the logic difficulty is set to kind, fewer bullets will be loaded into the cylinder. For our purposes this time, the logic difficulty will be set to mean. Well then, good luck and have fun. You're putting me on the highest difficulty? God damn! Whoa. Whoa. Okay.
Only 3 options.
Yeah.
When the fighting broke out, the culprit grabbed the sword, and that's when the first blow was dealt. The sword-based sneak attack.
And that's what broke Miss Mizono's wrist.
So she tried to fight back. She grabbed the kitchen knife she had hidden on her leg. But then the culprit took that from her too.
And they killed her with it.
Ooh, and that's exactly what happened.
Okay. If the person with the sword really did attack first, there is no explanation for how a certain part of the sword got damaged.
When the fighting broke out, the culprit grabbed the sword, and that's when the first blow was dealt.
Oh, God.
A sword-based sneak attack.
That's what broke Miss Mizono's wrist.
So she tried to fight back.
I think it might be the sheath with the sneak attack.
Kitchen knife she had hidden on her leg.
No, it's not. What? You think something I said is wrong? Shoot! I need to think about it one more time. There must be a contradiction in there somewhere.
Yeah, the sneak attack.
When the fighting broke out,
Oh, yeah. But what with?
the culprit
sheath.
grabbed the sword.
Because they had to unsheath it, therefore it wouldn't be a sneak attack.
You're right.
Sword-based sneak attack.
Oh, my God.
No, that's wrong.
Actually, no. I don't think the fight started with the sword.
Ooh. Huh? Why not?
Because the sword's sheath had been scratched. See? There's a gash in it. Like someone cut into it with something sharp.
Something sharp? You mean like the kitchen knife? That was the only sharp thing found at the scene.
Stop jumping ahead. Slow down and explain it so I get what the hell's going on.
If the sword was used first, there wouldn't be any explanation for the scratch on the sheath.
That's true.
If you were going to attack with the sword, you'd take it out of the sheath first, right?
That's true. With the sheath on, it'd be heavy and bulky and useless as shit.
Okay, so how did the sheath get damaged?
If they got attacked with the kitchen knife, maybe they grabbed the sword as a defensive impulse. In that situation, there wouldn't be any time to actually unsheath the sword.
So you're saying the sword was initially used to defend against an attack from the knife?
Which means whoever had the kitchen knife was the one who attacked first.
I think I get it. So here's how it all played out. The culprit came in, found the kitchen knife hidden there somewhere. Then they took the knife and attacked Sayaka before she knew what was happening. So she grabbed the sword to defend herself. But then the culprit took that from her too. Then, after they broke her wrist with the sword, they took the knife and finished it.
Whoa.
Sorry, but I don't think Sayaka used the sword to defend herself.
What? How the hell can you not think
Broken wrist.
Because she never held the sword at all. There's a certain part of her body that makes this clear.
Part of her body that shows she never used the sword. If you wanted to use a sword,
Palms.
which part of your body would have to touch it?
I got it!
Yes.
You're talking about her palms, right? The palms of her hands were perfectly clean, so I don't think she ever picked up the sword.
How can you know that just by looking at her palms?
Does that be covered in gold shit like
I
her
said
wrist was?
before, the gold coating on that
God, these
sword
people are
comes
thick.
right out. All you have to do is touch it. In fact, if you look, you'll notice that a lot of the gold has already come off the handle. It's safe to assume That's because whoever used the sword got some of it on their hands. There's really no way she could have picked it up and come away completely clean.
Maybe she washed her hands after she escaped into the bathroom.
Sorry, but I don't think so.
Why do you say that? Is it because you think I'm ugly?
No, that's not it at all.
I think I'm thick.
But I'm not attracted to you, Leo, anyway. Your tits are too small.
Get over the tits edge.
Sorry. There's no way Sayaka washed the gold coating off her hands because
it's doing her wrist.
There's a certain regulation that talks about what happens to the bathroom at night. Water was off.
Yeah.
I got it! According to the Monokuma file, Sayaka's time of death was around 1:30 a.m. In other words, at nighttime. And the water in the bathroom shuts off at nighttime, right?
Which makes flushing the toilet awkward.
I didn't know
Yes.
that. Actually, I haven't taken a shower here yet.
Oh my god. Pervert alert.
He does like
pervert
3D.
Alert.
You're no different. You smell like a big fat ugly donkey.
I'm not sure whether to take
Oh
that
my
as an
God.
insult or a compliment.
Oh good god.
Insult, obviously.
So anyway, if Sayaka never touched the sword...
Let's get back on
that
track.
means the killer is the only one who used the sword. But hold on. If that's right, then the one who damaged the sheath with the kitchen knife was...
Sayaka.
The one who damaged the sheath had to have been the one without the sword.
I got it! Sayaka? She had the kitchen knife?
But we already said that the attack started with...
The person with the knife attacked first, and the sword was used as an impromptu defense.
Yes.
And the one who attacked first was...
Sayaka?
Whoa.
Yes.
Now do you understand? She wasn't a blameless victim in this.
No, far from it. It's almost as if she'd been planning to commit a murder of her own.
What?
She took the knife from the kitchen, then invited the culprit to the room she was staying in.
Wow. That's an angry face.
And if it's true that she had the kitchen knife and attacked without provocation...
Indeed. These are all the actions of an assailant.
Whoa.
Which brings up another point. Makoto, Sayaka was the one who suggested you two switch rooms, correct? Maybe the reason she wanted to switch rooms was so that she could pin the crime on you. That is a possibility, is it not?
Sayaka wanted to... on me?
Ooh.
Manipulated, boy.
Oh.
That would also explain why she would switch the nameplates. She wanted to get whoever she had targeted to come to Makoto's room where she was staying. And by committing the murder there, instead of her room, that would implicate Makoto. But for that to work, the target had to be lured out while still keeping the room swap a secret.
Whoa.
If the target knew she had switched rooms, they would have become suspicious right away.
So all that's why she switched the names?
But doesn't that plan seem a little risky? For one thing, even if her plan worked, Mr. Naegi would just tell everyone they'd switched rooms.
I don't know. I'm not sure our soft-hearted Makoto is capable of that kind of cutthroat behavior.
You don't know me. I could totally kill someone. I could.
I'm sure Sayaka realized the same thing, which is why out of all of us, she asked him to switch rooms.
Plus, she was the ultimate pop sensation. A totally forgettable kid. Or a national superstar. Who are you more likely to believe?
Wait, then you're saying she had this all planned out?
Ooh.
Holy shit!
But in the end, her plan backfired.
Oh.
She launched her attack with the knife, then found herself under attack in turn. That must be when her wrist got broken, and she was forced to drop the knife.
The tables were suddenly turned on her, and she died at the hands of the one she'd planned to murder.
Whoa.
Just hold on! That can't be true! Because...
I love her.
Hey! You guys have totally derailed the argument. You're being super boring right now. Come on, hurry up and decide who did it. Wouldn't it be awful if I had to punish you all just because you ran out of time?
Ooh.
Oh yeah, we gotta decide who we think did it.
Makoto, right now you just need to concentrate on figuring out the answer to this mystery.
We're not gonna help. It's just
If
you.
we can't uncover who murdered Sayaka, it's over for all of us.
Is it really all over? Obviously, I'm committed to finding out who killed her, but what can I do? I mean, as far as clues go, there's nothing left.
Oh, except the big one that they put their fucking name on the shower! But you know, aside from that, yeah, there's nothing left.
Dying message.
There you go.
It's easy just to say, hey, decide who did it. But there just aren't any more clues, right?
Wrong.
No, it's wrong.
Break.
There still might be one clue left. Sayaka's dying message.
Dining? Wait, what did you say?
The dying message. She wrote something on the wall behind her, remember? 11037. Written in her own blood. There must be a clue about the killer hidden in there.
Oh, yeah, I wonder where.
Before we get too far into that, I need to ask, can we really be sure that Sayaka is the one who wrote it?
Yeah, she got blood in her finger.
There's no question that Sayaka wrote that message, and I can prove it.
I got it! Her left index finger had blood on it. That could only be because she used that finger to write the message.
I see. She broke her right wrist during the fight, so she'd have to use her left hand to write.
Sure. I think we can all agree Sayaka wrote it. But still, what the heck do those numbers mean? 11037?
Hey, Chihiro. You're a computer nerd or whatever, right? You should know all about numbers and shit.
No, that's not... Yes, I'm a programmer, but I don't see any kind of meaning in these numbers.
Of course. It's because they're not numbers.
Ooh.
Somewhat sensible at last.
Yeah, it looks like...
What? What?
No, it's just... look at the numbers, assuming they're not numbers. Don't these first two, 1-1, look less like two numbers and more like one letter?
Ah, you're right. The connecting line is barely there, so I assumed it was 1-1, but looking at it now, you could also read it as an N.
Whoa, you might have finally just said something worth a shit.
Our little gray cells are really getting excited now.
But even
just
if
the
that
gray
really
cells.
is an N, N037 doesn't make any more sense than before.
Damn it. It's no use. I just don't know.
How can you not know? The fuck is wrong with you
Rotate
people?
the image 180 degrees.
Oh, finally, someone with half a brain cell.
Huh? Rotated? I think maybe I see something.
Oh my god. Now I see. She wrote down the
fuck.
killer's name.
Huh? You just shot past the clue part and right onto who did it. So, whose name did she write?
Sayaka's dying message reveals the real killer's name. If you turn her message 180 degrees, it should become crystal clear. Select someone. Oh, gee.
Oh, yeah, I wonder who...
God.
I wonder whose name has only got 4 characters with an N at the end.
I'm just gonna take a stab in the dark, and I'm just gonna guess it might be him.
Oh, wow.
Here's the answer.
What brought you to that conclusion?
The key to solving this mystery was simply to rotate the writing 180 degrees. If you turn the message around, it becomes the letters L-E-O-N. L-E-O-N. Or more accurately, Leon.
Whoa.
What the hell are you talking about? It's just a coincidence.
Yeah.
It's just a bunch of random squiggles that happen to look like my name.
No, it's not random at all. She wrote that message on the wall behind her as she was leaning up against it. In that position, she couldn't move to write normally, and had to write upside down, as it were. And as a result, when you look at it standing in front of her, it ends up getting flipped. Try it for yourself if you want. Write something sitting like her, and the letters will be inverted.
That sounds like one hell of a stretch to me. I'm the killer? You can't just go and say shit like that.
If
Here we
you're
go.
not the killer, then why did you try to destroy the evidence?
Huh?
You know what I'm talking about, right, Makoto? The evidence Leon tried to get rid of?
Yes.
The shirt.
The evidence that Leon tried to get rid of is... It's that thing I found on the ground in front of the incinerator, right?
I got it! You mean the burnt shirt piece I found laying on the ground by the incinerator, right?
As the killer stabbed Sayaka, they must have gotten some of her blood on them. And to dispose of the shirt covered in the victim's blood, they threw it into the incinerator.
But one piece burned off and got left behind.
And the killer didn't notice. If they had, they most certainly would have panicked. Isn't that right, Leon?
But is one scrap of fabric enough to conclude that Leon is guilty?
Yeah, I mean, Leon's not the only one wearing a white button-up.
That's right. There are plenty of other people here with shirts like mine. With just that one little charred piece, there's no way you can say for sure who it belongs to.
You're right. That alone isn't enough. But there are some other points that may reveal the truth.
Are you finally starting to understand? The answers to all the riddles are right here.
Yeah, I think so.
Good. The burnt remains of the button-up shirt, which the killer wasn't able to get rid of. There's something about it we need to pay attention to in order to figure out who's responsible. Where it was disposed of?
Well, where?
How? How it was disposed of?
Maybe.
I got it!
Yep.
If we look closely at how the shirt was disposed of, we should be able to figure out who the killer is.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. I think I know what you're gonna say. You can't reach the incinerator without opening the gate in front of the trash room, right? And obviously, you wouldn't be able to hit the switch to turn it on either. You need the key to get in, and the one with the key was the person on cleaning duty. So the killer had to be whoever was in charge of taking care of the trash, right?
Wrong.
Interesting.
No, that's wrong. There was another way to use the incinerator without being the one on cleaning duty. And that's exactly what proves that Leon is the real killer.
You can throw a crystal ball at the button.
Yes.
The key to the trash room. Whoever was on cleaning duty must have had it, right?
That's true.
So the only one who could get to the incinerator was the person in charge of the trash?
Technically
You'd
true.
have to get close to the incinerator
Ah,
in
there's
order
the
to
lie.
destroy the evidence.
No, that's wrong. Hold on. I think I know how someone could dispose of the evidence without using the trash room key.
But if you can't get past the gate, you couldn't possibly turn on the incinerator, could you?
Yes, you could. If you used this.
What is it, some kind of glass ball? It's busted to hell.
Actually, it was supposed to be a crystal ball, but,
But how would you use it?
The killer had to use the glass ball in a certain way, which was...
Throw it.
Throw it.
I got it!
Divine with it.
The killer simply took aim at the incinerator switch and threw the ball through a gap in the gate. All they had to do was hit that switch, and the incinerator would come to life.
Someone threw that through a gap in the gate?
Remember what you said before, Hifumi?
Huh? Someone turned the incinerator on? Very strange. I'm quite certain it was off last time I was down here. Perhaps it was the work of a fairy.
Hifumi had the key, so the only way the incinerator could have been turned on without his knowledge was because the killer was able to hit the switch without opening the gate. Once they got the incinerator going, all they had to do was ball up the shirt and toss it in.
Hey, come on! What the hell is this?
All you have to do is look at the scene to know that the killer never actually went inside the trash room. The shards of broken glass, the incinerator left running, the piece of shirt that escaped the fire? If the killer had been on cleaning duty, the evidence would have been taken care of much more thoroughly.
Wait, no, just hold on.
But the distance from the gate to the incinerator has to be at least 30 feet, right? The pinpoint accuracy you'd need to throw a glass ball that far and hit something that small.
Ooh.
Could someone really do that?
Be easy for the world's greatest baseball player.
Yes.
That's right. There's no way. It'd be impossible.
Difficult, absolutely. Impossible? I don't think so.
It wouldn't have been much of a challenge at all for the killer because... Ultimate baseball star.
Because the killer is the ultimate baseball star. Isn't that right, Leon?
Do you have any idea how stupid you sound right now?
A target 30 feet away would surely be little challenge for the ultimate baseball star.
You can't be serious. I'm not the killer. These goddamn shipper brains have got it all wrong, I'm telling you.
Oh.
You still won't admit it? Okay then, Makoto. Go ahead and review the incident one more time to make his crime perfectly clear.
Yes.
And with that, we can end this.
Well, hey.
Listen to me! What the hell do you mean, end this?
Say what you want, Leon. But all the questions have been answered, and the truth has been revealed. Now here's what happened.
Closing argument is about to begin. Would you like to hear more? Absolutely. Every case has one last element to bring the class trial to an end. This is the closing argument. In this phase, you'll give a complete summary of the case. You'll have to reproduce the flow of events for the case in the form of a comic book. However, you'll notice that in the comic there are a number of pieces missing. It's up to you to complete the comic using the provided truth panels. Also, if you take aim at a missing section and press the X button, holy cow, you'll get a hint that might lead to a breakthrough. Well then, good luck and have fun. It's not like your lives are on the line. Begin. Ooh. Okay. Let's see. So, comes in, and no. What's she?
Is that her dropping the knife?
It's dropping the knife. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So. Oh god, what is it? Oh, okay. So I can put...
You get 20 minutes to solve this.
Yes, we get quite a bit of time. Oh, I can scroll all the way. Oh, perfect. Let's have a look.
Oh, and of course it's manga style, so it's right to left.
Yes. So let's see.
Oh, okay. You've got the ball throwing bit. So why don't you scroll to the panel that uses that?
Yes. Whoa.
Wrong way. You've scrolled the wrong thing.
Yes, I've scrolled the wrong way. Right. Ba 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 ba. Do 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 do. And that's it there. Yep. And finally, that is shirt. Yes. Okay. That is oh no! Wait, I think I've got these in the wrong order. Let's have a look.
Because that's throwing the ball.
Yes.
So you need the hand with the ball. You need to move it from where you've put it to that.
Oh
place.
yeah, that's so. This.
Gone past it.
This goes here. That goes there.
So hand with ball.
Yep. That's shirt.
Yep. Going into the incinerator.
Yep.
So hand with ball goes in the tool panel.
The what?
The hand with the ball.
Yep.
Which is back now in your inventory.
Yep.
There you go. It goes in that tool panel.
Oh yeah. That's it.
There you go.
Okay. Good. That's lint roller.
Yeah.
A lint roller. Yeah. That's when she writes the message.
Yep.
Okay. That's when he's trying to get into the bathroom.
Yep.
think, yeah, because that's when he's opened the door. Okay.
Oh, that's her dropping this.
That's her. Yeah, that's her dropping the knife. There. And that's when he defends with the sword. That's when. Okay. And. Oh yeah, that's there. Or is that there?
No, the first one would be that him coming into the room.
Oh yeah, right, yeah. So that goes there, and then that goes there, and
Here's
reenact.
exactly what happened.
Yes.
I think I'd better take one more look back at the case from the beginning. Last night, the killer went to the room Sayaka was in. In other words, my room. From what we can tell, Sayaka invited that person there intending to kill them. She attacked them with the knife she'd taken from the kitchen earlier.
Oh, didn't lay out my reasoning right. I need to rearrange the events in the case. God damn it!
So you need to back. Right, left.
Yep.
That one.
This one?
Yep. Take it and stick it
there,
because that's where they blocked.
Ah. So then that goes there.
And then they unsheath the sword.
Ah, okay.
The killer is you!
Shink. No? Ah! Oh my god! How am I getting this wrong?
Oh, do the clue.
Okay, yes.
Oh yeah, you've...
X.
Yeah.
First, when Sayaka attacked the killer with the knife, they noticed something in my room. You've
got any clues left?
They notice. Oh, they noticed the sword. Okay, so I've got a. Oh yeah, that can't be the unsheathed sword because that's where the sword is unsheathed. Yeah, because that's the. Oh no, that is the sword.
Yeah, that's the sword.
Okay,
Here's
right.
exactly what happened.
Wait.
Okay, here we go.
Attack with it.
Yes, got it. Okay. No.
Yeah, you need to take that one out and swap it with the sword being attacked.
Okay, so that one.
Yeah.
Okay, that goes there. And I've got everything. Okay, let's try it now.
The killer is you!
Oh god, here we go. Okay, yeah. Yes, okay.
But then something happened that she wasn't prepared for. They grabbed the fake sword I put in my room and fought back. During the struggle, a strike from the sword broke Sayaka's right wrist.
No! Oh god! Okay, so
clue?
After the killer countered Sayaka's attack with an attack of their own, what did they do next?
Unsheath the sword?
Oh yeah. So that's when they unsheathed the sword. And so when did she drop the knife then? Oh, she's still got the knife right now. So that's when... No, because where the hell did she drop the knife then? That's before they... That's where she drops the knife. That's the drop of the knife.
No, that's where it was. That's where it was originally. You got it wrong.
Oh God, what am I? Okay,
you've just put the wrong thing back.
I know.
Take the wrong thing out.
I don't know what the wrong thing is.
That one.
That one. Okay,
yes, that
take
was
it
the
out.
wrong thing. Yes.
Right, but I've got to replace it with something.
Well, replace it with that one then. Because she's not in the bathroom at this point.
Okay.
And then she bursts into the bathroom.
So. Okay, so where the hell is the dropping the? Because he's got the knife there. So she must have. Where's the dropping the knife?
Maybe that's a fake clue.
No, it can't be.
Like, if you notice, you've filled in all the other holes.
Have I?
Yes. It
Oh,
looks like
I see. Okay. God. Okay.
Do you get infinite chances at this?
I know. I've got one more life.
How do you know?
Because I can see my hearts. I've got what? Right. Let's have a look. Right. So. Go through this again. I want to make it right. Those are all correct. Right. So that's where she attacks, fight back.
Yep.
Okay. So tries to stab. Oh, God. This is embarrassing if I mess up. Okay.
Yeah, because she's not in the bathroom yet at that point, so then she breaks into the bathroom.
No, wait, I think that one's wrong. I think that needs to be there.
Well,
look.
Well, yeah, that's where we had it originally, and the game told us it was wrong.
Oh, God. Oh, yeah, because, of course, you can't have the knife, because... God damn it. Yes, you're right. It's bloody there, and it's there. It's a recreation of this one.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Exactly what happened.
Oh, God, please work.
During the struggle, a strike from the sword broke Sayaka's right wrist.
Oh!
And that's when she lost her grip on the kitchen knife. Finding herself cornered, Sayaka panicked and ran into the bathroom. The killer went after her, but couldn't get the bathroom door open. What they didn't know was that my bathroom door got stuck easily, and there was a trick to opening it. Sayaka knew about that because I told her, but of course the killer had no way of knowing. So instead, the killer forced the door open, took the kitchen knife, and stabbed Sayaka. But with what strength she had remaining, Sayaka left a dying message. To keep the killer from noticing, she wrote it on the wall behind her. And with that, all her strength was gone. With Sayaka dead, the killer quickly began destroying the evidence. First, they took off their shirt, which was covered in their victim's blood. Then they took the lint roller in my room and cleaned up the entire area. They wanted to make sure they got rid of any trace they'd ever been there. Afterwards, the killer headed to the trash room to destroy their bloody shirt. They tried to burn the shirt using the incinerator there, but the trash room was blocked off by an especially sturdy gate, preventing access to the incinerator. So they came up with a plan to use Hiro's crystal ball, which he'd left in the laundry room.
Okay.
The killer managed to throw the ball through the gap in the gate and hit the incinerator switch. For any normal person, that'd be an impossible throw. But the killer had the confidence to take a shot, and that's because the killer was the ultimate baseball star. The crystal ball, thrown with absolute precision, hit the switch on the incinerator, which then quickly roared to life. Having destroyed the final piece of evidence, they left the area with, I imagine, a sigh of relief. But there was one thing they missed. Part of the shirt they'd thrown into the fire burnt away and fell out of the incinerator. The killer didn't notice this, and so left behind a piece of indisputable evidence. Isn't that right, Leon?
Ooh. Who could have seen it?
It would appear that Hiro simply forgot his crystal ball in the laundry room. You went there to try and wash the blood out of your shirt, and that's where you saw it, right? Seeing the ball, you thought of a way to take care of everything.
Yeah.
So, Leon, do you object to anything that's been said?
Do I object? Hell yes, I object! Of course I do! I object! I object! I object!
I think he objects.
I mean, all of this is just a bunch of stupid theories. You need evidence. Where's the evidence? Without evidence, it's all bullshit. It's bullshit, and I refuse to acknowledge it.
Well then, I guess this is as good a time as any to present the evidence that proves you did it. Makoto, I believe you're in possession of that evidence.
I am? I have the evidence? Your first bullet time battle is about to begin. Would you like to hear more? Yes, please. I'm on the verge of losing. Sometimes during a class trial, your opponent simply won't want to hear what you have to say. When this happens, you will engage them in a head-to-head battle. We like to refer to this as the bullet time battle, aka the BTB BTW. During the BTB, you want to destroy your opponent's statements in time with the rhythm. Match your button presses with each tempo marker as they move across the screen and reach the center. Press the X button to lock onto an opponent's statement. Destroy the statement you've locked onto with the triangle button as the tempo marker reaches the center. Use this method to deal damage to your opponent. If you can't pull it off, you'll be the one in pain. Do this consecutively and you'll start a combo. Keep this going and you'll initiate a tempo up. On the flip side, if you keep missing, you'll get into a tempo down situation. When the tempo changes, so does the timing for hitting each button. So watch out for that. Deal enough damage to your opponent and their weak spot statement will appear. At that point, you can press the triangle button to shoot it down with a truth bullet, like any other statement. Refute their statement fast enough, and you'll come out victorious. But just like before, if your influence gauge reaches 0, or you run out of time, you fail. Well then,
and notice the clue.
Which clue?
Toolkit!
Oh, toolkit, yes.
When the killer removed the screws from the doorknob, they didn't use anything from your room to do it. Instead, they must have used something that belonged to them.
Oh. They used something of their own to remove the screws. Could it have been...
I refuse to acknowledge you! You're stupid! Stupid, stupid, stupid! Stupid, 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 stupid!
I have to show indisputable evidence that Leon is the killer. I need to figure it out.
Your toolkit's been undisturbed. Bet Leon's hasn't.
Moment of truth.
Dance Dance Revolution!
You kidding me? Not a chance! It wasn't me! Stupid! You lied! Stop talking! Shut up! Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance! Stupid! You lied! Shut up!
Failed. No! Nobody believes me. Nobody wants to hear what I have to say. Uh-oh, have we already come to the end of the debate? Well then, the class trial is officially adjourned. Now it's time to reveal who's the blackened. Oh. It would appear that the one with the most votes is Makoto. However, Makoto is not the blackened. Too bad. Looks like the real killer gets to graduate. Congratulations to them. On the other hand, everyone else must now be punished.
Is this really the end for all of us?
No, let me try again. What do you say? Want to give it another shot? Yes. Yes, I do.
I refuse to give up yet.
What? What? What did you say?
Is it just me? I can't hear us in the mics anymore.
No, neither can I. I can't either.
Let's just turn the game audio down. Blah! I don't matter. The recording equipment still hears us.
No, I can't hear myself.
No.
No, well, no, nothing.
Apparently, the recording can, so...
Are you sure?
Well, I can see bouncy bars are bouncing still, so...
Okay. All right. No, because I'm...
When the killer removed the screws from the doorknob, they didn't use anything from your room to do it. Instead, they must have used something that belonged to them.
Use something of their own to remove the
I
screws.
refuse to acknowledge you! Stupid, stupid, stupid!
Okay. Try this again. Oh, God.
Do better DDRing.
Yes, I'm trying.
Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance! It wasn't me! Stupid! You lied! Stop talking! Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. Stupid. You lie. Shut up. Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. It wasn't me. Stupid. You lie. Stop talking. Shut up. Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. You lie. Shut up.
Final strike.
Where's your proof?
This should prove it.
Yes. Oh. Phew.
The screws on the bathroom doorknob were removed.
Phew.
I wonder what kind of tool the killer used to remove them.
Exhausted.
I mean, it had to be a screwdriver, right?
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure the toolkits we got each had one inside.
That must be what he used. There aren't any other tools anywhere.
But the toolkit in my room had clearly never been used.
That's because the culprit didn't know it was your room. They thought they were in Sayaka's room.
Only the boys got toolkits, so the killer naturally assumed there wouldn't be one in there.
Okay, then whose toolkit did the killer use?
Stupid, stupid, stupid!
It had to be their very own toolkit.
Stupid, 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 stupid!
Leon, would you mind showing us your toolkit? If I'm right about this, then the screwdriver will show some evidence of being used.
Stupid, stupid, stupid!
Huh? And if you say you used it for something else, you'll have to explain exactly when, where, and why.
And let me say this right now. I lost it isn't an excuse at this point.
Yeah.
Stupid!
Stupid. Oh dear.
Oh no.
Yeah.
You've been discovered.
So, you have no rebuttal?
Uh-oh.
That's because you're
Then it
guilty
would
of sin.
seem we are finished here.
We are finished here. Oh yeah. Ah! Hey, see. Hey! Final result. Woo! Nice. Ooh.
72 coins.
Cool.
Looks like you've reached your verdict. Then are we ready to cast our votes? You all have a lever in front of you. Use it to make your selection. Oh, just to remind you all, make triple sure you vote for someone. You wouldn't want to be punished for something so minor, right?
Ooh.
Okay, then let's get excited!
All
Who
right.
will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one?
Ooh.
What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
Monokuma vote. Who is found guilty? Whoa! It's Leon.
What a shock.
Uh-oh! Looks like you got it right on the money! The blackened in this case, the one that killed Sayaka, was none other than Leon Kawada!
Busted.
Hey, hold on.
Hold on a second. Leon, did you really kill Sayaka?
But
I don't believe it.
You son of a bitch!
Son of a bitch, what the hell is wrong with you?
I didn't have a choice.
To be fair, she was trying to kill him.
Yes. It was kill or be killed.
So, that's why...
I killed her first.
None of you are any different!
One wrong step and you'd be the one standing here. It was complete chance that I wound up like this.
It was just...
Unlucky.
That's all.
Okay.
Hey, come on!
You expect me to just accept my death? Everything's become clear. The decision we made was right after all. When I think about that. Honestly, I'd be better off if we'd been wrong. Because if what we came up with it really is the truth, and that truth is that Sayaka was trying to frame me. But even if that's true, I can't say she was wrong. After all, the mastermind. It's all because of that video. Even I couldn't handle what I saw in there. If I was her, and the video actually had something to do with me, I can't even imagine. Now we're trapped here with no way out. They're probably waiting for me.
Why?
I can't afford to be stuck in here. The one thing that was more important to her than anything else, her dreams, her friends. To have to see something like that happen to them. And Sayaka. I did whatever it took to reach that dream. I mean it. Even some things that weren't so pleasant. That's why Sayaka, for the friends that meant so much to her, that's why she betrayed me.
The clues were there all along.
So when she said,
No matter what happens, please always be there for me. I need you on my side.
she was lying to me from the very beginning. She was using me. That's so cool. Is that why she talked to me in the first place? I guess I'll never know. Because there's nothing I can do to ask her what she was thinking. Once you're dead, that's that.
Boy, howdy, the entertainment industry must sure be terrifying, huh? I mean, to try and kill someone just because of those relationships.
Ba-bum, ba-bum.
She seems so nice and lovely on the outside, but inside she descended into pure madness.
What did you say?
Phew. I understand. Really, I do. Yep. You're in utter despair thanks to Sayaka's betrayal, right? Compassion, intimacy, love. The stronger those feelings, the stronger the despair when they collapse.
Stop screwing with us. This is all your fault. Sayaka being forced to do something like that. All of it. Everything. It's all your fault. Suddenly, in a frenzy, I lunged at Monokuma. But
that's enough.
As angry as I was, Kyoko latched onto my arm without hesitation. Her grip was like iron. Strong enough, I was sure it would leave a bruise.
Calm down.
If you really want to make her enemies pay for what they've done, you need to let it go for now. Damn it.
Ba-bum, ba-bum.
Ah, that was a close one. I thought for sure you were going to give me a good walloping. Just barely avoided punishment, you did.
Yes, indeed.
Now then, since you so magnificently revealed the identity of the killer during the class trial, the blackened Leon Kuwata will receive his punishment.
Punishment? You mean execution?
Yep.
Wait a second!
You die.
I didn't have a choice! I had to kill her!
Yeah, that's it.
I was just protecting myself in the heat of the moment! It was self-defense!
Is that okay?
How exactly was it self-defense? When you forced your way into the bathroom, did you or did you not use your very own toolkit? After all, after she'd shut herself in the bathroom, you went out of your way to head back to your own room. Then you came all the way back, broke into the bathroom, and killed her. Am I wrong?
Do you understand?
You had any number of chances to stop what you were doing, but you chose not to. It is not because you had an unclouded intent to commit murder. Is it not because you had an unclouded intent to commit murder?
So, that's
No, that's not... Stop it. I've had enough of this.
Oh.
Oh, are you sure? You were closer to her than anyone, were you not? He killed your precious Sayaka. Do you understand? I can't say Leon is solely to blame. Of course, I don't plan on blaming Sayaka either. Because the one to blame is him. Swa? If it weren't for you, this would never have happened to Sayaka or Leon. We shouldn't be fighting each other. We should be fighting against the one who put us in this situation, the mastermind.
Unbelievable.
Uh-oh, did you awaken to your sense of justice?
Hey,
Bit late for that.
Well, it just so happens that there's nothing more unethical than an unwavering sense of justice. After all, it's people with that sort of mentality that perpetuate war all over the world. Is that the kind of justice that's awakened within you? Just shut up. Okay, well, anyway, more importantly, let's hurry up and get to what everyone's been waiting for, the punishment!
I'm begging you, please, don't do this.
Hey.
No more begging. No more excuses. You must pay the penalty for breaking the rules. Society demands it.
Stop, please.
Now then, I prepared a very special punishment.
For Leon Kawada, the ultimate baseball star.
No, 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 no.
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time.
No!
Poof. Leon has been found guilty. Time for the punishment. Whoa. Whoa. Oh, the incinerator. Oof. Oh no, it's a baseball machine. Oh God.
Oh, this is gonna leave a mark.
No.
This is gonna hurt.
Yes. Oh, I can hear you now. Oof. Whoa. Oh, oof. That really is the hell of 1,000 scratches.
Death by 1,000 paper cuts.
Yeah, that's it.
Or in this case, 1,000 balls to the balls.
1,000 baseball hits. Oof.
And everyone just gets to stand and watch.
Uh-huh. Yep. Oh, what we saw. That was the true face of despair. I mean, if we can't call it that, what else could we call it?
How about Leon?
Extreme!
Woohoo, extreme! Man, my adrenaline is pumping right out of control!
Yes.
That noise.
What is going on?
I can't take it.
Do we really have to keep doing this? I just can't take it.
Well?
Hey, if you don't like it, all you gotta do is swear to cut all ties with the outside world and accept living here forever. But that's only if every single one of you can get on board with that.
Yes.
Damn you!
Man, fuck you! Why the fuck are you doing all this evil shit to us?
What the heck?
Evil? You make it sound like I'm some dark, awful secret society type of guy.
Say what?
Or in this case, a dark, awful secret society type of bear.
Well,
So why are you putting an upstanding young citizen like me through such a grueling ordeal?
Hey,
It seems like you're trying to use common sense to make sense of something that doesn't make sense. That's like trying to put a mile on a scale. I just don't think it's possible.
Hey, I don't think what you're saying and what I'm saying quite fit together.
You piece of shit! I don't know who you are, but I'm gonna pound your ass into the ground!
You must really hate me to get so angry, huh? But if you do that, you're barking way up the wrong tree. What happened because more than one of you decided you want to get out, right? No matter how much time passes, you can't cut free of your regrets from the outside world. You're to blame.
Of course we can't get free of the outside world, being trapped in this insane place.
You're trapped, are you? Well, I'm sure once you learn all the mysteries of this school, your thinking will change for sure. You'll think, boy, isn't it so wonderful how we all get to live here forever.
What does this mean?
What are you trying to say?
Hey,
I feel like there's some deeper meaning hidden in there. Just like before.
Thrills, chills, kills!
Anyway, let's get to the Blacken's punishment. That's what everyone is waiting for after all.
Hey,
When you say everyone, who exactly are you referring to?
The live stream on the internet.
Sorry, I said everything I've got to say. I need to save some of the fun for later. Wah!
And just like that, he was gone. And I think we should be as well.
Now get out of
This
my
is
courtroom.
Probably a very long episode.
Probably, but go and find a save point.
All right.
He left us there, overwhelmed by a nightmare turned reality. Even after he was gone, we stood there forever, unable to move.
You didn't stand there forever, did you?
Actually, no, it wasn't that long, I
See?
think.
What'd I tell you?
Everyone just lost their sense of time. We were all too scared. Scared of being alone. No one even tried to speak.
They just grunted.
Their faces were stone, their voices dead. But it was in that moment.
just a second.
Makoto, can I talk to you for a second? She moved in close and whispered into my ear.
Makoto.
Before we head back, there's something I want to talk to you about. It's about Sayaka, isn't it? I'm surprised you figured it out.
Listen.
I told you before the class trial started, you had to figure out the mystery of this case yourself.
You wanted me to realize how Sayaka betrayed me by myself, didn't you? The thought never crossed my mind. I feel like such a fool, becoming such an easy target like that.
It's true.
Sayaka meant to double-cross you. That's a fact that you can never change. But even till the very end, she wasn't sure of her decision. That's why, as she lay dying, she was thinking of you.
She was thinking of me? You can't just say something like that. I mean, there's no way you can know that. Only Sayaka would know for sure, and we can't ask her now.
However...
Even if you can't ask her, you can infer it, don't you think? Her final thought was how she could protect you.
What?
So...
The fact she used her last ounce of energy to leave her dying message proves it. If she didn't care what happened to you, she never would have left that message.
Well, maybe she just wanted to get back at the person who had killed her.
Certainly.
That's certainly one possibility, but I don't think that's what it was.
Anyway...
She was uncertain. She wasn't sure she could kill someone or deceive you, which is why her plan failed. Her hesitation attracted failure.
Right.
It's almost ironic when you think about it.
Why are you telling me all this?
Because you're the kind of person who can overcome this. Because you can move past the deaths of your friends, Sayaka and Leon, and keep moving forward.
Was Leon ever really a friend?
Without someone like that, the others would never be able to break free of such a desperate situation.
Move past their deaths? I could never do that. No. I'm going to carry them with me the rest of my life. How could I possibly move past something like that? Leon, Sayaka, I'll carry them with me forever.
But not the other person who got killed for breaking the rules.
I'll carry their memories with me forever I go.
So instead of forgetting them, you're choosing the hard road. Well, I have high expectations for you.
As she said that, she revealed the smallest smile.
Hey.
By the way, I have to admit, I'm curious. How did you know I wanted to talk to you about Sayaka?
Because it was blatantly obvious?
Oh, well, I'm psychic.
What?
Huh? Kidding. I just have pretty good intuition. Ooh.
Chapter 1. to survive.
Complete.
The end. 3 dead. To be continued.
Now give us a save point, please.
Ooh, despair bat present. Fantastic. Yes.
And this is where we shall call it.
Indeed we shall.
And we got a trophy.
Yes, we did.
Well done, us.
And there we go.
Right, hold it there.
Yes.
That was fun, wasn't it?
Uh-huh.
So we finally managed to get Leon executed.
Yes. He served his punishment.
Revealed as the true killer.
Yes.
And my suspicion was correct. Sayaka was the one who started it.
Ooh.
Whether or not I'll be able to read the others remains to be seen.
Yes, we will find out.
But that one, it just smelled fishy in that regard.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. Well, what did you think of that so far?
Yes, good.
I mean, you're the one who's already seen this, so technically
Yes.
you should have known that anyway.
Yeah, I should have. But like I say, you know, I knew sort of a lot about it. I can't remember everything. Yeah, so...
I've watched the Let's Play of this, but yeah.
Yeah, I have. I watched the Let's Play, but that was years ago. Yeah, a long time ago. At least 5 years ago.
Whereas me, who's never seen this.
Yeah, he's able to work it out.
And that one was telegraphed quite blatantly. I'm expecting the others won't be. I'm expecting that was the easy one.
Yeah, that was the tutorial. Yeah,
effectively. Yeah,
yeah.
It's like we'll throw you a softball to start with, so you can get used to the mechanics.
And I even freaking caught it right in the face. I was like, dude, that one was going really slow. How did you miss it? I was like, ah. But yes, anyway, we should finish now.
Yes, we should. So, well, you've been watching TigerTails Gaming Plays
Danganronpa, Trigger Happy Havoc. I have been Hedgie.
And I've been TK Tiger, heckling from the sidelines.
Yes.
Hedgie's been the one at the controls.
Indeed I have.
And we'll return next time with Hedgie still being at the controls.
Indeed.
And doing all of the voices.
Yes.
And all of the jazz. I will just be here heckling from the sidelines. And now I'm going to end this episode so I can have a pee, which I've needed for just before the start of the prosecution.
Oh, okay.
This episode went on far longer than my bladder is happy with.
Indeed.
And so, it is a fairly well from the Hedgie.
Goodbye, everybody.
And farewell for myself, TK. Thank you very much for watching this episode of TigerTails Gaming. Join us again next time, when there might be another death.
Dun dun dun.
Or at least it better be, otherwise this is going to be a really long game.
Yes.
But until then, it's bye-bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.